Hi. I'm sure recently you've had a conversation around cryptocurrency. And during that conversation, you might find that you don't really know enough about crypto and you're interested in finding out some more. But before we get to that, do you understand what's really happening with your money and how to create real wealth? Do you really think that you'll be using cryptocurrency in the future? Do you know what the reserve banks are actually doing? Where, how, and why should you even consider buying crypto? These are just some of the questions that I'm hoping to go through very quickly to give you a greater understanding about crypto and start your journey about learning. My name's Andrew Squilari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I've been involved with cryptocurrencies for over 5 years now. I've seen many people do really well with cryptocurrency. And of course, I've seen many people make mistakes too. I'm hoping what I provide you is a sound basis to move forward in your learning and hopefully become an active participant in collecting some cryptocurrency yourself. I don't offer investment advice, financial advice, or trading advice. Do your own due diligence, consult your financial advisor, making sure that the advisor or the person giving you advice has got cryptocurrency and a very good knowledge of it. So they give you a professional opinion, not just an opinion. As you're well aware, there's 3 types of income. Active is what we're doing right now, swapping our life for a dollar sign. Not the best plan for long-term wealth creation, but it does give us a foothold to create some real wealth. If you can set up some residual income streams, that's other people working and you getting a bit of percentages of what they do, that's fantastic as well. Usually those income streams die off after a while. But ultimately, we're all looking for passive. Passive is where money is making money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you do anything with it or not, it's still working for you. And that's what I'm a specialist in cryptocurrency. Now, just to give you a bit of background about what's happening with your money. Australia's had a great run for 30 years. Unfortunately, that 30-year run is coming to an end. The baby boomers are moving into retirement. The younger generation are finding it harder to make money. The share market's been decimated by what's happened with COVID. The property market is in such a huge bubble in Australia, and the way that the governments are handing out money to first home buyers, it's really had a negative effect on second-hand properties. And of course, cash management doesn't give you any control, and their returns are becoming more unstable as well. So this year, we're going to go through the beginnings of crypto adoption. Many people like yourself are looking at crypto, trying to understand a bit more about it and get some confidence and get involved with cryptocurrency. So the problems basically is about uncertainty. What are we going to do? Shares and property at the top of their cycle. Bank interest rate deposits are at their bottom, and they're probably going to go lower yet before they turn around. And as you know, when we have these big lows, we're going to get big highs on the other side of it eventually. It's what you do now that really counts. Now, do you think you're going to be using a cryptocurrency? You probably don't know yet, but MasterCard and Visa think so, Stripe, Square, UnionPay, Alipay, WePay, PayPal, all these large payment providing companies are getting involved with cryptocurrency heavily. So in light of that, I think they believe that you're going to be spending cryptocurrency. Otherwise, why would they be putting that in their portfolios? On top of that, you've got Facebook. 1.3 billion people will have a payment method using cryptocurrency on their system. Trend Micro, and also Stoneridge, large multinational companies are now deciding to store some of their cash assets in cryptocurrency to hedge against deflation and also provide some growth of the capital that they're putting into crypto as well. And lastly, we've got the largest investment funds in the world are getting involved with cryptocurrency, using other people's money to trade cryptocurrency so they make more profits for them, and of course, protect the assets that they've had under management as well in cryptocurrency. So it's a win-win for those guys as well. So I think that you will be using cryptocurrency. These companies are proving to me that I'm right. So it's up to you to get confident enough and learn a bit more about it so that you can get involved and enjoy the ride like I have. Now, CBDCs are another topic altogether. Central bank digital currencies. These are currencies that are issued by the reserve banks to the people directly using cryptocurrency. So China's already issued theirs. Korea's issued theirs. France is about to. America's got some banking stuff that's gone through, so they'll be issuing one in the near future. On top of that, Canada and England have talked about it a fair bit as well. And, of course, the Australian Federal Reserve has looked into it as well. So lots of these countries are going to move over to CBDCs. The Singapore government has hooked up with the Facebook consortium, Libra, and they'll be introducing that through their systems. And also lawmakers in America have added the banking system for cryptocurrencies over there. So that's all going through. They've got to have wallets open and ready to rock and roll on the 1st of January 2021. Of course, the Chinese digital yuan is a really big one. 1.6 billion people in China all having access to a digital currency. That's going to have a bigger knock-on effect through the world because anyone with WhatsApp, WeChat, Alipay will have access to this particular currency to use anywhere they are. And because of that, front page of the Hong Kong paper is telling their people that they should buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin is a decentralized currency that no one controls, whereas the CBDCs are controlled by the central bank. Lots for you to learn. And unfortunately, a lot more choices. There's over 7,500 choices in cryptocurrency now. And on top of that, there's a whole new decentralized finance system coming out, replicating what's happening in the banking industry for loans and term deposits. So there'll be hundreds of thousands of choices getting involved with cryptocurrency. You need to understand what is happening in crypto so that you can make a forward step and making sure that you understand what you're getting involved with. Now, personally, I look at trends. So Bitcoin lifetime graph. So this is from 2013 right up to 2021. So that we had a baby boom down there, which no one really understood or worked out what was happening back then. Then we had an adoption, awakening back in 2017, where everyone sort of started talking about Bitcoin, but we're still pretty scared about it. And now we're seeing large multinational companies, finance leaders all getting involved with cryptocurrency, payment platforms getting involved with cryptocurrency, and you as well. So a lot of people getting involved with crypto now, and we're seeing a lot of stability in the market and, of course, increasing in prices. So the adoption boom is this year. So since March to now, the total market cap of cryptocurrency has gone up 170%. Just Bitcoin has moved up 186%. The Australian stock market hasn't moved 14% since March upwards. It's still 14% where it was before March. So as you can see, shares aren't really performing that well in Australia, and this is going to give you the ability to increase your asset base dramatically by getting involved with crypto. Now, I choose the Dacxi cryptocurrency exchange. The reason I like that is because it's designed for me. It's faster, simpler, and definitely a lot friendlier for me to use. It's the world's first retail crypto exchange. So it's designed for the retail investor, someone that doesn't really like tech, that can understand it a little bit or get someone to help them understand it. So it's very basic in operation, easy and fast. On top of that, it's got a crowd finance ecosystem listing with it. So that crowd financing is really exciting. We'll do more about that next year in 2021. And we're expanding to over 100 companies starting this year. So we've got Australia up and running, the UK starting next, and then we'll expand to up to 100 countries in the next few years. So this expansion is going to add a lot of value to the exchange, which of course adds a lot of value to the coins on the exchange, one of those coins being the DAC coin. Now, the Australian exchange is one that I'm involved in. It was a simple case of switching some Aussie dollars over to crypto, and I can use them any way I wish through that exchange. We have got an A+ security rating, which is fantastic, but on top of that, which is most important, we've got some really good customer support, and we've also got the community groups around Australia that if you want to talk to like-minded people about cryptocurrency, we have dinners and meetings and catch-ups and coffees all over Australia and webinars, so you can get involved with them and learn more about crypto so you understand it more so that you can get involved at a greater level. The expansion is going to have a really big effect on that. So the Australian exchange is linked through the global platform, through all the other platforms. So that gives us a lot more value than being independent on our own. But we are independent, but we are linked with the global network of exchanges. Now, Dacxi's put out 3 different programs. We've got a blue chip bundle, we've got a precious metal bundle. We've also got the DAC Pack Programme. So these 3 things are what we offer for you to look at to purchase. Now, just to explain the DAC Pack Programme, it's 100% DAC coins. It's a community currency on exchange that we're using to build wealth using technology, using blockchains, and using crowd financing. We're growing to over 100 countries in the next few years, currently in Australia, opening up in the UK in the next few weeks, the EU, Asia, then America. So it's going to grow dramatically through 2021 and beyond. Minimum funding is $100. The average is $6,000. But if you were to purchase the DAC Pack today, you get 50% more DAC coins in your account. So already you're making money, and there's expected price rises because of the demand, and the use case of this coin is going to be up dramatically. So the growth potential is actually very, very good. The Blue Chip Bundle is a portfolio of 3 blue chip coins plus the DAC coin. So you've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and the DAC coin. So the blue chip coins are what institutions are trading and retailers are accepting. The Dacxi Bundle is a simple and fast way to switch to minimize your risk and to maximize your return. Again, self-managed super funds, companies, and trusts can purchase this particular program as well as the DAC Pack as well. Minimum $100, average is $6,000. If you switch to a Dacxi Bundle now, you receive 10% extra DAC coins in your account. Precious metal program, portfolio of 3 precious metal tokens, which are stable coins, which you can talk about later. And the DAC coins, you've got gold, silver, platinum, and of course the DAC coin. Precious metals have long been recognized as the safest place to store your wealth in times of recession or financial disruptions. We are very much experiencing some massive financial disruptions. So these coins are a very good way of hedging against inflation. And the Dacxi Precious Metal Bundle is the best program to safely secure your assets outside of the current banking system. So you're not locked into the devaluing effect of what's happening in our currency here. You're locked into precious metals, and that's definitely a safer way of being at the moment. Comprised of 60% gold, 15% silver, 5% platinum, and 20% DAC coin. Switch to the Precious Metal Bundle now, and again, you receive an extra 10% worth of DAC coin. The minimum funding here is $200. How you would buy? Someone would have sent you a link because you've had a conversation about cryptocurrency. It's an invitation to open up an exchange account, purchase one of the programs, put in the amount that you wish to purchase, then go in and create an account, send your money to Dacxi. The coins are allocated into your account once it's verified. Congratulations, you now switched from your Aussie dollars over to cryptocurrency. Exciting times ahead for you, and it's a great journey right now to start it. Timing waits for no one. The biggest disruptions give the biggest opportunities, and this is a very big disruption in finance. So once you understand that, you get to see a lot more of what's happening with the industry. Thank you for being open to learning, plan for the future, take action now. If you want further information, go to Dacxi.com, the Dacxi Global Facebook pages, Dacxi Global YouTube, or my website, allthingsrenewable.com.au. Get back to the person that shared this video with you. Enjoy the journey, ask lots of questions, and happy days for everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.